Now what is servlet API? If you check, right, servlet API is having some common methods. Servlet is an interface, right? Servlet is just an interface. It is having some methods like destroy method. There is something called init method. There is something called service method, right? So servlet is an interface which is having these three lifecycle methods, right? So apart from this, there are other two methods. Let us not worry about it. So this interface is having some child interfaces. Say there is some child interface here called as servlet config, and there is something called as servlet context, and there is something called as request dispatcher. So these are all the child classes of your servlet. Okay, so you have this servlet config having some specific methods like get init parameters, say get servlet name. So these are the methods present in this interface. And if you see servlet context, it is having get context path, get real path. So these are the methods in this interface. And dispatcher is having two methods called as forward and include. So these are all interfaces that we are going to learn. Okay, and if you say what is generic servlet, generic servlet is a class, because it is in green color, which is giving implementation for servlet API, so or servlet interface, right? So what is generic servlet is doing? Generic servlet is a class which implements your servlet interface. So you can either make your class child of generic servlet. Now your class will act or behave like a servlet. Or there is one more option called as HTTP servlet. What is HTTP servlet? It is also a class which is implementing your servlet, but not directly, indirectly. It is having something like servlet request, servlet response, and they are having HTTP servlet response interface. And so indirectly it is implementing service method, right? Can you see service method, do get method, and do post method? Service method is implemented here. So this is also a class which is giving implementation for your servlet interface. It is not only giving for servlet, it is also giving for servlet request, servlet response, and also some other interfaces, right? So this is called as HTTP servlet. So this is the difference, guys. So what is the important thing that you should know? You should know what is generic servlet and what is HTTP servlet. These two are the classes. If you extend your class to these two classes, it will behave like a servlet. Or what else you can do? You can implement servlet directly. You can implement servlet. Your class implements servlet, then also your code will work fine. So you can go here and you have this class, right, which you can write like this, right? You can go and write, hey, my second should not do any of those. It will implement, right? It implements his says just servlet API or servlet interface. So servlet is an interface, right? So just check that servlet interface, right? You can do that, but it will force you to override all the methods. So there is some method called as destroy, there is a method called as init, there is a method called service. All the methods you should override, and you should give implementation of this do get method inside this service method. So you just do Control X and you just delete this because we don't need it. Now go inside the service method and write that code, right? This also is fine, this also works fine, but it is just change the variables, right? Just change the variables, and if you run this also works fine. This is also exactly same as what we have written before, right? So I'll just remove this override. Yes, now it is done. So this code also is same, right? If you run this and if you send request for second, this will also give you the second servlet called, and it is working fine. All that will be given. So if you go back here and send request to slash demo1, right, slash demo1, it will give you the same response, right? Same response. So it is up to your choice. You can create object of servlet, or you can do servlet in three ways. One is a servlet can implement an interface called as servlet, or it can do generic servlet, it can extend generic servlet, or it can extend HTTP servlet. So these are the three different ways, guys. So you should understand this architecture because this is an API, somebody has already developed it. You will just going to use this. There are some methods you are going to use. So I used some method like service method, I used init method, I used something called destroy, I used do get and do post, right? Do get and do post. So these are methods already written by somebody. I am going to use it. Okay, just go and understand this diagram. It is very important for our learning. Okay, so this is an API, servlet API, which we use in our programming to achieve servlet or the server side programming that can be done by using this API. Okay, so I think you got an overall picture now, right?